So we are gonna hop on the Skyliner, take the Skyliner to Epcot, walk through Epcot, take the monorail to Magic, and then I think I'm going to meet my son in Magic. He is working above ground for the first time in like a month. He's usually underground in Magic, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to put him on camera, but I'm at least going to say hi to him. And it is a breezy day. Holy crud, is it a breezy day. We had some of our afternoon storms come by, and the breeze is really strong this afternoon. So if anybody watching can let me know, I have got kind of a new microphone hooked up. Can you guys hear me okay? Not sure if that's a yes or a no. Me by myself and I. Woo. Hey, how are you guys? I have the camera facing this way, so nobody's getting blasted on YouTube today. Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner.
Hey guys, we are on the Skyliner. I'm assuming everybody says hi, but I don't have Molly with me to read the comments today, so I'm gonna have to put on my glasses so I can actually see.
We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Everybody hanging in there? This is Ferry. Oh, bumpy. Can everybody hear me okay with the microphone? I got a new microphone going for live, but I'm not sure it's working. It says it's hooked up, but only you guys can tell me if you can hear me.
We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Buena Vista were established in 1969.
Wow, that wind is killer. Yeah, that is
They are both
crazy.
named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank,
Ah,
California.
thank you.
Where the Walt Disney Company's headquarters are still located today.
Air conditioning. 3 minutes ago. There's the tower.
You're good. This is a noise cancellation mic. I doubt that.
You're a professional.
No, that is
What are
the
you
bold
doing this
statement.
for?
I am very much an daughter. Started a YouTube channel. I've been out on disability with a brain injury, and they suggested that I do stuff to keep myself active. So we decided to start a YouTube channel and take up editing. So she has she has a prior arrangement today. She's usually my babysitter with me, reading the chat so I can see what people are saying. But she had other plans today, so I'm flying solo.
How old is she?
She's 15. She'll be 16 in May. And May 24th.
Okay, she's celebrating her 13th birthday.
Oh, nice.
But she's May as well.
Yeah, May babies, good babies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. This is just a little live we do. I mean, I was out filming the Riviera, just like a little resort tour. So if people are coming down, they know where everything is, which is amazing how many people watch those. When you live locally, you don't think about people being interested in that comic because unfortunately you start to take for granted that you can go to these anytime you want.
Yeah, you live here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we're about 8 miles that way.
I was looking at a YouTube video last night about Epcot.
Oh, well, actually, my daughter is on here now. Hey, Molly. she'll check on some of the chats for me while because I don't have prescription sunglasses. I don't know why I haven't gotten them yet. So I have to take off and put on my regular glasses to read the chat, and then I'm blinded by the sun. So her young guys usually take care of them for me. Yes, I am flying. This is the Disney Skyliner. And it's so funny, like we were live streaming Friday night and we were talking to people from Ireland, Germany, Brazil. Like you just get to chat up with all different kind of people. So, with our whopping like 500 subscribers.
That's awesome. That's so great.
It is fun though. Let's see. I think I answered. We are on the Skyliner at Disney World. We are heading to Epcot. Molly, if you're listening, I'm about to embarrass you with a story. Sorry, you should be here to stop me, but you're not. Oh wait, she actually said something. I'm trying to watch.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas.
Like
From elegant dining
around
and
15 to
magical
20% of our viewers are coming from the UK. And Molly is a huge Harry Styles fan. Loves Harry Styles. And she's like, do you think he's one of the viewers? I'm like, I doubt that, but if that's what gets you through.
Yeah.
Sorry, I already told it. She's commenting, no!
Don't say it.
It's tough being my daughter sometimes.
When did they make
I was thinking 2019 maybe, somewhere around there. I had my wife's cousin help build it, and I guess this is some kind of European country that did it. And each of the lines had to have the two ends of this wire welded together, and there's only like a couple people in the world that are qualified to do it. And they flew him in and paid him about $250,000 per weld on these lines to tie those splices together, this cable, which as long as it keeps it in the air, I'd give him whatever he wants.
Oh, there's Ratatouille. He's right there. Ratatouille? I just call it Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
Yes, I said Harry Styles.
Yeah, that's where you get the line right there, yeah. Yeah. Where you go in. Oh, the line is long. Oh, wait.
We are now arriving at Epcot.
It's not
To
that.
all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship. Welcome.
You know how all the Disney animals are super friendly, like the ducks, the squirrels, and everything. It was yesterday, the day before, they had a rat out there, a wild rat. He was by the little moped, but he wasn't running from anybody. He was just like eating popcorn and crackers, and a crowd surrounded him like he was Ratatouille, and he's just eating crackers and taking.
How to eat the perfect time.
Yep.
Thank you for flying.
I'm like, these animals have it made in Disney. Had a squirrel at Animal Kingdom, like taking French fries out of my hand. I got to hold one and just do that. Didn't even have to hold it down. He'd walk up and just grab it and eat it. Have a great day, guys. All right, we are at the Epcot. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to ignore you guys, but I feel bad not talking to the people that are in the Skyliner with me. You know, don't want to be rude. Oh, Hi, Emu. Ah, so now I gotta scan a ticket, go through security, which you want to talk about setting off security. Walk in with a phone charging, a gimbal charging, and a battery pack, and everything beeps. As soon as we kind of get out more in the open, I'll flip the camera so you guys can see where we're going. So, see, Molly, it wasn't bad. I just said that you hope that Harry Styles was one of our UK people watching. And Harry, if you're on this live stream, say hi to Molly. All right, let's see what you get through security. Hey, how are you? The girl that was in the Skyliner with us, she was celebrating her 13th birthday in May, and she's a big Harry Styles fan. Also, Molly, you would have had a friend. Right. Thank you. You too. All right, we're in. Oh God, that's got to look bad, Molly, if I'm on the TV. I was hoping they'd subscribe, but I guess I'm not as charming in person. Actually, what am I saying? I don't know that I'm charming not in person. Hey, anybody watching that hasn't yet, please hit the like button. It helps us get the stream noticed by YouTube's algorithm, and that would be awesome if you could do that for me. Even if you quite maybe don't like it, but you feel like it's okay, we can pretend like it's an okay button, and you can hit it.
Better than my XR, no matter what I get. Yeah.
Good question, Monk. We all know mine because I have no problem shouting it out to anybody that asks, which is Animal Kingdom. Because it's animals and a kingdom.
How sad is that? What's sad? Come on.
Molly, you know how we're always wanting to talk to people from the UK? I was on the bus to the Riviera. Oh, I forget this is here, everybody. Sorry, squirrel. These are the flower and garden topiaries, and they have a cute one, or cool one, of Tinkerbell over here with all the little fairy houses down and around. I can't decide between this one, the Flower and Garden, or the Art, International Art Festival being my favorite. I love kind of the merchandise and the theming of the art, and especially all the booths with the artist around. And a lot of the times you get to meet the artist. They'll be out at like autograph tables and stuff. So if you buy any piece of their artwork, you get to meet them and get it signed. So the merchandise is really cool. But the topiaries are amazing for the flower and garden. I really dig them. Like here you got some in front of the UK pavilion here, since Winnie the Pooh and his friends are a UK story. You have a Tig topiary. You got Piglet on Eeyore. Oh, and Eeyore's actually got his tail. It's very cool. And then they have, of course, the photo op over here with the typical or stereotypical, I guess, London red phone booths. I better get back to the right side of the road or I'm going to get ran over.
So I need to go and stop.
Welcome in anybody new watching the stream, anybody new to the channel. My name is Michael with Florida with Us. My daughter is not with me, but she's on the chat. Her name is Molly. And we are a duo that loves Disney and loves meeting new people. So that's what we do with this channel. Trying to build a community of coolness. So if you like what we're doing, a thumbs up would be awesome. It would help us get recognized. Appreciate it. And we are making our way around the into World Showcase. And I think we're going to hop a monorail to Magic Kingdom. So there's a monorail ride in your near future if you stick around. Or check back in with us. Oh, Molly said hello to everyone. So let me tell you, when the wind stops and that sun's beating down, it's still warm outside. But it is getting better. Aw. There's a Bambi topiary. Bambi's so cute. And look at Thumper with his teeth.
And that little thing about
And Flower. He can call me Flower if he wants to. So I haven't sang yet. I guess I need to get more people watching before I can afford to sing. Usually I start singing, and as soon as I start singing, we end up losing viewers pretty quick. But thank you guys for joining in with us. Like I said, we are about to take a monorail from Epcot over to the Magic Kingdom. Just checking out some of the topiaries along the way. And of course, people watching. That is one of my favorite activities at Disney now. Because, you know, it's an international destination. You got people from all over. So it's very cool to see how people interact in different cultures. Go Braves. Oh, he didn't hear me. I got left hanging. Oh, shade. Muy bueno. Hello, everybody joining in. My name is Michael with Florida with Us. We are heading out of Epcot and to the monorail. Brand new channel. Haven't even been doing this 2 months yet. So if you feel so inclined, you could like the stream and subscribe. And that would help a little tiny channel like us out greatly. And if you don't like us, thanks for watching for a little bit. And I say us because it's me and my daughter, who's not with me today, but she is in the chat. Oh, Molly, you don't have to go into detail, but you want to just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down on how your little meeting went today? I think it is going to be a beautiful evening. We have a cold front coming in, which for us, a cold front is still 75 degrees. But once the sun's baked you all day, you know, I tell people there's something different about the sun here. The way it hits your skin and bakes you, it's like we're closer. So once you get that kind of little crispiness to you, and then the sun goes away and there's a breeze, you'll feel cold. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Monkey. Here, we're going to walk through this way so we can see the Guardians of the Galaxy Groot topiary. Because who doesn't love Groot? Actually, if you don't like Groot, I guess you can put it in the comments. And if everybody says they don't like Groot, I guess I'll turn around. So these here you see all over Disney property are part of a breeding program for purple martins, if you want to know nerdy stuff. And they're all numbered and they're all like checked daily. And you can meet at certain areas and they will take you with them to show you kind of how they check the nest and how they mark down which ones are breeding and who's who, because Florida is the breeding ground for the purple martins. Oh, hey, Ethan, what's up? I hadn't seen you in a hot minute, buddy. How you doing? Good to hear. You got a trip planned to Disney yet? You got to tell your mom to bring you on down. You can hang out with me and Molly on a live stream. It's okay. You'll be back down here before you know it. Oh, we are almost to the Groot topiary. It's right here. We just got to go around the other side to see it. I've heard that they started ride testing on the new Test Track 3.0. So if they're doing ride testing, that means we should only be a month or so away from it opening.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know this. Let me get to the other side. There he is. And I haven't seen it this year yet. But in past years, this topiary, the tape up there would actually start spinning and it would play songs from Guardians of the Galaxy. It was very, very cool. And then we got Donald the Duck, Mr. Duck, over here gardening. Oh, try not to get run over. I feel like trying not to get run over is most of my life at Disney. But I like how he has the little bee on his forehead and his eyes are crossed looking up at it. But this is Donald's little garden. And then you got his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, hanging out over here. I guess helping him. They're usually not helping Donald out too much. But I'm sure they do their best. And honestly, I'd call them out, but I'm not sure which one's which. I know they're Huey, Dewey, and Louie, but I couldn't tell you which one wears green, blue, or red. So if you happen to know, drop it in the chat and educate me. And if you don't happen to know, maybe we'll all be educated together by another person. I think so too, Molly. That is so cute. You gotta love Baby Groot. All right, we are almost to the front of the park, and then hopefully the monorail's not too crowded. A lot of times you have people from Magic Kingdom coming to Epcot later for dinner and reservations of that nature, but it seems like less people this late are going to Magic Kingdom, where people are kind of piling into Epcot. Now we have to go to the wind tunnel that is under Spaceship Earth. If you were ever hot in Epcot and you need a break and you're at the front of the park, the way Spaceship Earth is shaped, like that sphere, somehow it just catches the wind and creates like this wind tunnel underneath it. So there's always a breeze. And if you can see those palm trees up there, they're blowing pretty hard, which means the wind's kicking around this sphere. And what's amazing is Spaceship Earth, that whole ride is inside that ball. Sorry. All right, now I'm the one running into people. That line going up there is where you enter in, and it goes just through different layers. And when you're at the very end of it, kind of looking at the Earth, and it says, you know, we're on this Spaceship Earth, that's actually at the top of that ball. So very cool. Well, I think it's very cool. But again, I can nerd out on stuff like that.
Or like fingernail clipper or like tweezers or
Thanks, Ethan. I appreciate it. We got to stick together. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Okay, we have made it to the front of the park. I felt like a fast walk. I usually feel like Epcot's so big and spaced out that it takes me forever to get to the front of the park. But that went pretty quick, I guess because I was talking to you guys. It distracted me from how many steps I was taking. After a day of filming, and then, you know, like today I was filming at the Riviera and then for a video coming up, and you know, I'll just kind of get on and live stream the rest of the evening. That's why these are more impromptu. I'm going to try to be consistent on live streaming Sunday mornings. So, you know, that way, you know, I'm always live streaming at those times. But then, I mean, I get done filming on what is today? Today Monday? Yeah, Monday afternoon. I might as well give you guys a little live stream, let you see what's going on at Disney World for the evening, get a couple hours of time with you guys. And then, yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that. Have a good day. Again, brain injury, people. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. I hope you had an awesome day. Dexiork, right? That's how we pronounce it? Dexiork? I think I remember you typing it out like that. But Molly was telling me how to say it, and she has ditched me. I think she left to join the circus, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, how's it going from the circus, Molly? You enjoying your new family? So Dexiork, since you just joined us, we are just exited Epcot. As you can see, Spaceship Earth there. And we're gonna hop on a monorail and go over to, I meant to show you guys the Moana sculpture or topiary at the entrance. Oh well, that maybe next time. But we're hopping on the monorail to go to the Magic Kingdom, is what we're doing. Hopefully I have good signal all the way there and I don't lose you guys on the monorail route. But it goes along a road, so it's not like it goes back through the middle of the woods. So I should be able to keep signal. Did you just bro me, Molly? First you leave the family to join the circus, and then you bro me? All right, Dex, take it easy, man. We'll check you later. See you. Have a great night. Oh, Charlotte is our golden retriever, and she is very needy. And her with a squeaky toy is ridiculous. So I feel for you, Molly. So I guess you took Charlotte to the circus with you. Wow, left your family and took the dog. I love the monorail too, Ethan. Only places I've ever seen a monorail is, of course, here at Disney, and there was one in Vegas. It was not near as magical as the monorail at Disney, so I don't recommend. Maybe 3 out of 10 for the monorail in Vegas. 10 out of 10 for the monorail at Disney. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll stop. Molly's not really at the circus. She didn't really join the circus. She's just at home because she had other stuff to do. Wow, that wind. I gotta try to hide from it. Oh, so how is everyone? If you haven't had a chance to like the stream, please do so. It helps the algorithm pick us up. So it's just a little thumbs up over there. You just boop, boop. You just push it. That's all you got to do. And then me and Molly say thank you so much. And then hopefully other people join, and we can keep the community going. Yeah, I probably shouldn't joke about giving you away to the circus, Molly, since you aren't 18 yet. That I could all of a sudden I'm getting arrested at Disney by DSS because I gave you to the circus. I mean, it'd make for pretty good content, but it's like, oh, you want to see the live stream where my dad got arrested? I'm thinking we must have just missed the monorail because there was really nobody in line, and now there's a bunch of people in line and there is no monorail around. I wish they had like a timer where it would show you like how many minutes till the next monorail. At all the resorts now, they have these TVs with what time the next bus is coming for what park. Like it shows all the parks lined up and it says, next bus at like 5:15. I wish they'd have one of these up here just saying, next monorail in 15 minutes. Because I feel like knowing how long, it doesn't take as long. You got Bluey pajamas? Oh man, did they have any my size? I want Bluey pajamas. Do you remember our conversation about the Mickey Mouse underwear at Animal Kingdom, Molly? And how it's sad that they don't have them in adult sizes? That's how I feel about Bluey pajamas. How come they don't know grown-ups would want Bluey pajamas too? Where is the monorail? All right, guys, looks like we have 7 people watching, which thank you all, and only 4 thumbs up. It's just right there while we're waiting for the monorail. You just boop, boop. It's just like you would boop a dog's snout. Just boop the thumbs up button. And maybe I'll, like do a shimmy or shake or something on camera. Or I won't sing. That's a pretty good deal. You hit the thumbs up button and I won't sing. Because I get songs stuck in my head all the time. I kid you not. And then I start singing on a live stream and I can watch our viewers go down as I'm singing. Molly has witnessed it. It is amazing and sad at the same time, but I won't stop doing it because I laugh. I think it's funny how bad of a singer I am. Wow, even me talking about singing loses viewers. That is amazing. Still haven't seen the monorail come. Epcot is right there. And this is starting to fill up now. Lots of people here to ride the monorail now. I came all the way down here to the end. We are heading to Magic Kingdom. This monorail will take us to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Or is it Transportation and Ticket Center? And then from there, we can either hop on the ferry boat over to Magic Kingdom, or we can hop on another monorail. And after being on this monorail, I'll probably, to change it up, hop on the ferry boat. Everybody else in my family does not like the ferry boat, so when I'm by myself, it gives me an opportunity to do it. What's everybody thinking? After this monorail, do we want to ride a ferry boat, or do we want to ride the monorail over to Magic? We can make this a democracy. So, oh, here comes our monorail. It's going to go by this track, and then it's got to go around inside Epcot, and then it'll come from this way to get us. All right, that's one vote ferry boat. So if nobody else says anything, ferry boat it is. Looks like we will be on Monorail Gold. Oh, it's all good, Ethan. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I mistalk all the time. It's like misspelling, but out loud. I'm just special like that. Wow, look at all the people that lined up now. All right, once it makes its... Oh, why is the camera going sideways? Oh, Molly agrees with Ethan. Molly agrees for the ferry boat? Crazy. Sorry, trying to get the camera to realign here before we get on the monorail. There we go. It's back now. All right, that's 2 for ferry boat. Anybody else have an opinion? You don't have to deal with the boat. That's why. Yeah, I can understand that. All right, this monorail should be coming in any minute. How long does it take to get around? Oh, here it comes. All right, Monorail Gold will be our next home for the, or our new home for the next 10 minutes or so. I'll try to get a seat by a window so you guys can see outside. Here we go. Hey, how are you?
Hi. The cosplay of what? Oh, I said, I feel like it's full-time job with, you like that. Also, it's cosplay and all that. Yeah, great.
This hat I'm about to show you doesn't look like something Alice would make. Isn't that cool? All right, the door should be shutting soon, and we are on our way to the most magical place on Earth. Not to be confused with the happiest place on Earth, which is in California.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
I was just saying the monorail speech, but it. Yeah. This just takes us to get transportation.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm kind of whispering when I get on
And then we can transfer on the one that goes to Mexico.
monorails and rides. I don't like to talk too loud because I don't want to interrupt people around me or make them think they can't talk because I'm on a live stream. Can you hear me better if I hold the mic closer like this?
Yeah, I wish I could believe that, but yeah.
Yeah, last thing I want to do is, some people only get to come here once in their lifetime, and I'm sure they don't want some YouTuber disturbing them, so I try to let people, when I get in closed spaces like this.
Yeah, so this big little brown and someone, I guess, is that an ostrich? I can never see. Well, you'll never see an ostrich. Listen, if you don't have to ask me about the ostrich, you should know that they are a tall bird. Yeah, this bird is like foot tall.
For anybody interested, that is the back of Epcot's parking lot, so that means it is really full in there.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah. My least favorite product. I would call it a calculator.
No, say it's not so.
In yards, but that's all I can get. Yeah. Or there was one woman who did a lot of math, and I don't know why I did it. But yeah. Because she had like a triangular food that she didn't want to get. She also didn't want to have like a set of the other. And I was like, I would just get an extra. So I tried to do the easy stuff. Like, no, I want to make it like that. And she gave me everything in it too. And I'm like, oh, my least favorite was when I would get the filters in and they would want like 30.
So I do these live streams, but then I can't read the comments because my eyes are so bad I have to hold the phone out here to see them.
Flat and like
So my daughter logs in from home and tells me what people are saying.
I also had this
I'm like,
Lisa Rock, but she was like, she just like didn't trust us to measure it. It would us like measure it like 3 times. And I wouldn't like there was some that sort of like, okay, measure yourself.
Ooh, and they pass each other. They look fast.
I'm pretty fast. Yeah, I just get that.
Old man trying to get into a young kid's game.
Oh, like that's where like they almost always stop me in like the cutting always. My favorite one was like
Were you able to get me back, Ethan? If I don't see you answer, I guess I still lost you.
Oh yeah. The shoulder, the arm tan is hidden. It's there. Take the fucking off. Yeah, now I can see where the line is. I don't have a weekend line. I work inside my neck. You know, it's better than a farmer's stand. You could have done that natural look.
Awesome. Thank you, Ethan.
One of my exes, I wore a tank top. Oh my god, you're so pale. I'm like, oh yeah, you thought this was pale. No, this is tan. This is my. Yeah, I'm probably back my mom. Because I go outside. Yeah. I will. I also think
Wow, on the other side of the monorail there, you could see into the Magic Kingdom entrance where people have to, check in and pay for parking. And there was a line, not like opening of the park line, but it was about 5 cars deep and about 6 lines. So
yeah, when I was little,
there are still people pouring in. So I hope you guys are enjoying the Florida trees. I can do some Jungle Book skits and be like, I named some of them. I can tell you their names. That's George. That one there's Carl.
I thought I was going to get really
The
annoyed.
tall ones, Linda. Showing down there, the Bob and Gertrude. In case you just wanted to know the names of some of the trees.
Yes, yeah, it doesn't like slide up. It's really annoying to wear on my shoulders. Like that's uncomfortable. But part of that too is my muscles. The larger, so some things like that just don't fit me very well. Yeah, so I'm not. This seems to be. Yeah, and this seems to be very awkward, like if they're on my shoulder. Yeah, it's nice. Peak days are amazing. It's nice for me since that's what I'm
So maybe if we're lucky at the Magic Kingdom, we can run into this extremely awesome, extremely guest-focused, extremely hard-working custodial cast member.
But things like doctor's appointments are so great. Oh yeah, that's one thing I really like about when I go to Oregon.
Yes, Alec, I absolutely remember you, buddy. How you doing tonight?
Yeah.
We are on the monorail up. We just left Epcot and we're pulling into TTC. We're going to take the ferry boat over to the Magic Kingdom.
Well, they sent me my card. My old one I lost that one before I got. Maybe the first that never showed up. I got the second one, and that one didn't show up. So I went to the bank.
Oh, spring break. Heck yeah. You just started it Monday? Oh, same with you, Ethan. Man, I miss having spring breaks. They should give us spring breaks at work. And like summer breaks and things like that.
They know me my card. They just get there. Okay, that's good. I don't know if I told you about my card stickers that I have. Yeah. Or that one. I was like, oh, yeah, the one that you got. They were like, you did the right one.
Molly, did you see the hat I was talking about? The one that I said looks like something that Alice has? Ooh. Well, I can't show you again because she took off. Ooh, flooded. Everybody okay? Like, hopefully not too much damage. You're welcome. I think those same storms they've weakened a lot, but I think that's what's supposed to be hitting us like tonight, late tonight. But yeah, I heard they were pretty bad coming through Kentucky and Tennessee. I heard Tennessee had a lot of like tornado warnings. Did it get that bad up where you were? Man, well, I'm glad you and your family are okay. Hopefully, everybody you know is okay. Weather is nothing to play with. We're fortunate that we don't get a lot of tornado action here unless it's involved in a hurricane. All right, before we get on the ferry boat, this old man has to change out of his sunglasses and into his actual glasses so I can read the comments better. Because every time one of you comments, I have to hold the phone away from my face to try to read it and bring it back. So we'll go over here to this little seating area. Or that ledge, just somewhere where I can set you guys down for a second. Did it say you could hear me okay? Oh, were you asking me if I had everything in my battery? Yeah, I got my battery. I'm plugged in, if that's the text you're talking about. You guys, Molly's so good to me. Even when she's not with me, she's making sure I got everything I need. Where to set you guys down? Oh, I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi again. Cut that out. Every time this live stream tries to connect to the Disney Wi-Fi, the Disney Wi-Fi is slow. All right, you guys sit right there for a second. Molly, you're trying to get around to asking me if I brought my cane. Is that what you're trying to get to, Missy? I know your game. Hey, I can actually see what you guys are saying now. So if you're saying mean stuff about me, I can read it now. Oh, they're letting us on that boat thingy that we were going to get on. I guess you don't want to see me. You probably want to see the boat thingy, right? I'll turn it around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that too, Molly. I'm hurrying. Thank you. Man, that was good timing. Look at us walking up right as the boat's getting here. Hey, how are you? Thank you. Ooh, let's go upstairs. Find us a seat. Oh. Look at the Grand Floridian over there. It is so pretty. All right. Oh, looks like they closed the gates already. Zoom in on the bungalows. I don't know how zooming in looks on a live stream because it's like a digital zoom, so it might not look as good. But yeah, those bungalows all face the Magic Kingdom. And I think the cheapest I've ever seen them is what, like $1,800 a night? Yeah, you can either, pay for a house or pay for one night at a bungalow.
Two gateways are clear. Two gateways up clear. Thank you. Again, people, make sure the stairwells stay clear. Please, no sitting or standing on the stairwells. Thank you.
You heard the guy. No sitting or standing on stairwells. You're welcome, Molly.
We do ask that while on board, the stairs remain clear while on the single ship. Once again, welcome aboard.
I can't believe it's almost 7 o'clock already. I guess time flies when you're the most magical place on earth. There's the new tower to the Polynesian. Has that very cool Moana splash pad at it. The Grand Floridian. In front of the boat, the Magic Kingdom. All right, I think we got some new people that joined us. We are headed to the Magic Kingdom. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, whoever hit it. I was just about to ask if you wouldn't mind tapping the thumbs up like button. It helps the stream get noticed. YouTube likes it when a stream has thumbs up. Oh, thank you again for the next thumbs up. You people are awesome. That is so great. And if you think we don't stink too bad, a subscription would be awesome because we are a wee little tiny channel and trying to compete with some very big fish in the Disney Sea. Even though, we crossed 500 subscriptions, and that was more than I'd ever thought we'd get. So I'm not trying to be greedy. So I'm dropping everything. Trying not to wear my Diet Coke. In case you want to know what the boat looks like that we're on, it looks identical to that one. I think they have a total of 4 ferry boats that go across this lake, which is called the Seven Seas Lagoon, and it is actually man-made. They dug this lake up to put the Magic Kingdom higher, because when you were walking around the Magic Kingdom, you were actually on the 2nd story. There is a whole network of tunnels and offices below you. So very neat and cool the way they did it. That's one thing Walt didn't like about Disneyland, is he thought that it ruined the magic when you saw somebody from Frontierland dressed like a cowboy walking through Tomorrowland. So they designed this tunnel system, which they call the utilidors. That way, if you have to go leave Tomorrowland, you can go down the stairs into the tunnels and out the back where their time clocks are.
Once again,
Oh wow, 571 subscribers. That is crazy. We just hit 500 on Friday, so thank you guys so much. It absolutely baffles me, because like I'm not the kind of person, and I don't know about Molly. Molly has big dreams, but I was never the kind of person that thought he'd have 571 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. And when the live stream over, that if you want to, you can go check out some of our videos. We have a new video coming out tomorrow. Yeah, coming out tomorrow, that gives you a little more information on me and Molly and what we're about and what we like about Disney and some of our favorite stuff. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Oh, and thank you, Sandra. Do you have another trip planned to Disney, Sandra? I know you like to come down here. You should. Yeah, Molly, I agree. That is crazy. Just last week, we were wondering if we could ever hit 500. Oh, we're bumping. And here we are at 571, thinking that we could actually hit 600. But it is mind-blowing. It's almost like the fact that I still can't believe that I can come to Magic Kingdom on a Monday night. Like, it still gives me chills, and I feel so grateful for just being able to show up to Magic Kingdom on a random Monday night. It is not lost on me. I understand how lucky I am, and I am grateful for it. It's okay, Sandra. We forgive you. You'll get back down here one day. I know you will. Alrighty, let's go down the stairs and get into that magical kingdom. Sandra, I don't know if you were on the live stream earlier when I announced that Molly has left the family to join the circus. And as a last minute snub to her family, she also took my dog.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom. We're gonna walk down and get on the other one.
I definitely use the handrails, because the last thing I want to do is fall downstairs on a live stream. I also, in these situations, feel like cattle. Yeah, so Sandra, as soon as I find a forwarding address to her or where the circus gets their mail, I'll give it to you so you can try to stay in contact with her. Yeah, no problem. Hazel's watching. Hey, Hazy. What you doing, Hazy baby? Sorry, he's a golden retriever, one of our dogs. If you ever go and look at some of our shorts, she's the darker one, the one that's not as bougie as the lighter golden retriever. But she's a cute baby. She's only 10 months old, and she is big for 10 months old. What are you doing, Hazy baby? Can she see me? Oh, no. Oh, sorry about that. Now Charlotte's barking. All right. Golden retrievers are absolutely amazing dogs, but just so everybody knows, they're not the smartest dogs. But I love them nonetheless. Man, they must have, oh, they have one of those extra magic hour events tonight. So that is why it is so crowded. Oh boy. So for those of you that might not know, Magic Kingdom every once in a while does these after hour events. They range from, I think like tonight the park closes at 10. Oh, okay, general admission this way. But anyway, sorry, they do these after hour events that go like 3 hours after the event or after the park closes. And there'll be special characters to meet with. You'll get like free snacks and things like that, but it is a separate ticket. And they let them come in, I'm guessing they're letting them start to come in at 6 right now. We gotta find a line.
People keep filing down all the way to the side.
All right, we are in line to get into Magic Kingdom. That sea of people over there is all the people coming into the extra Magic Hours event.
This entrance is for day passes only.
Oh, it's going to be crowded in there.
Not doing it tonight. It's just this morning, like when we got the entrance today.
Hey, Molly, if you would want to do me a favor, since I can't text on my phone, would you want to text the person that I could run into here and see what area he might be working in? He knows that I'm coming. I told him I wouldn't put him on camera for his sake. But he wanted me to come say hi to him. Thank you. And even though you left us to go to the circus, I still love you. This line went faster than I thought. Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Oh, New Zealand. That's a little bit away from home.
Just a little.
Yeah.
You're all set. Have a great
Thank
night.
you. So her name tag said she was from New Zealand, but I did not hear a New Zealand accent. But, of course, I don't know that I was paying that close of attention either. So, little fun fact, I don't know if you guys know, but the reason there is movie posters for all the attractions along the wall coming into the Magic Kingdom is because you're technically entering the show. So now you're in the show. Yes, thank you. I think I saw that come across. And because they are all putting on a show, they are cast members. All right, let's see what Molly texts me. Yeah, it just left Main Street, heading on to Frontierland. So yes, you did hear the train. All right, so I think we're gonna head over towards Tomorrowland. Oh, wow, its horn is loud. It's all the way over in Frontierland and I can hear it. Must be in a good spot to echo. Molly, did you text that person to let them know I was here or no? Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. I guess we're getting to the singing stage of this show. Thank you, little Molly. You are so amazing. I'm walking slightly to the right of Main Street, USA.
Hola.
Hey, Molly, you want to meet me and go in the glass shop real quick? Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the live stream today. I've seen a lot of regulars on here, and I appreciate you guys always tuning in and seeing what we're up to. And if any of you are new, we would greatly appreciate it if you would like the stream and subscribe, because that helps out little channels like us get recognized in the YouTube algorithm against all the big dogs that are out here doing the streaming and YouTubing. Castle is so pretty. I never get tired of seeing the castle. And one of the things I love is being able to see the carousel through the castle, especially at night when it's lit up through there. It's just, I don't know, it adds the extra magic being able to see the carousel spinning and lit up. You know what, let's don't go to Tomorrowland. Let's go straight back through the castle since it's open. I know where some of you are checking in and watching from, but if I have not chatted with you before and you're on here, where are you checking in from? Oh, there's another guy live streaming. I'm live streaming a live streamer. Is that like some kind of paradox or something crossed up in the universe? Oops. No, no, I told him that I would just keep him off camera and say hi to him. I told him what I would be doing. North Carolina. I know, I have family in North Carolina. Maybe I'll meet you one day, Gail, when I'm up there. Poor little baby. He is crying while singing Cheese for his picture. He's like, I'm so happy to be here, but I'm so done at the same time. All these people taking photos of the castle and selfies. Hey, how are you? Oh, heck yeah, Ethan. North Carolina ties. Memphis. I have been to Memphis before. I went to Graceland. And I can't think of the name, but the hotel with the ducks. God, it is not ringing a bell. But yeah, I don't know if you know it, but it's where the guy walks the ducks in and out every day. We got a traffic jam at the castle.
Oh,
All the mosaics in here that tell the story of Cinderella. There she is leaving the ball. There she is getting the slipper tried on. And there she is after marrying the prince. So an interesting little tidbit about this fountain. Yes, Peabody, that's it. Is if you're at a kid's, oh, it actually is here. The crown on the back, there it is, on the back wall, lines up over Cinderella's head. Burgess, did you guys get those bad storms? That I heard stories about them going through Nashville pretty bad, but I wasn't sure if they slipped through Memphis before they got to Nashville.
They're also so big.
Next time you're here, we'll get you something to stand on.
I'll trust you.
And the Sir Mickey's Beanstalk. So at fireworks time, they start putting these poles out, and it starts blocking off this area for fireworks because it is a fallout zone for the fireworks that go off at the castle. The last thing you need to do is be burned at Disney. And the wind's going in certain directions. I've been back here by the Beast Castle and had fallout.
You want to wait right here? Wait right here. Wait right here. Wait right here.
All right, let's go over towards Mine Train. Oh, my favorite ride here. Okay, so I love Haunted Mansion as a classic. As like the smaller rides, Winnie the Pooh's my favorite. I think it is very well done. You know, oh man, it's like asking me which one of my kids is my favorite. I can give you a short list, which would be Pirates, Mine Train, Winnie the Pooh, and maybe Space Mountain. And depending on my mood, out of that group would be which one's my favorite.
Right here.
Do you have a favorite, Ethan? It is very hard to pick. But what I think is so nice is that the line for the Snow White roller coaster here, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, they have interactive features in it. So, you know, when you're about halfway through the line, you start going under these awnings, and there are like barrels you spin to line up the lights and get different dwarfs to do things. There's TV screens and just, you know, things to keep you entertained about halfway through the line. I can tell you what ride I can't do here, and that is the teacups. Oh man, that is rough. I've almost mastered the art of spinning the opposite way of the ride. So I don't actually spin at all. I face the same direction the whole way, which nobody will ride with me because they say that's boring and that's not the purpose of the ride. But it's the only way I can survive it. And have any of you have not ridden the mine train before? The carts rock back and forth. So as you're going around different turns, they sway back and forth. Not like hugely where you're going to feel it, but enough to give the ride an interesting feel. Nothing like the one over at Epcot Guardians, where the whole ride turns around. That ride's just not fair to people that have any kind of vertigo or dizziness. Yeah, let's see if we can see Mine Train come by here. Because through here with these little bin backs, you might be able to tell that they're moving. You kind of see the front one sway a little bit. All the breeze right here feels good. So unfortunately, I am on a time frame today. I have got to be back to TCC around 8 o'clock, which means I need to be leaving the park in probably about 15 minutes. Molly, does that still sound correct? For those of you that don't know, I have a brain injury and I'm not able to drive. So I'm fortunate that my very pretty, very lovely wife, Cindy, who you see on the live chat sometimes, hauls my butt around. So she decides when I get picked up, because she is so gracious to take me to these places, that I just say yes ma'am and I show up where I'm supposed to. Okay, so I might have about 20 more minutes to live stream then. All right, I'm looking for a very handsome custodial member that might be related to me. I'm not going to put him on blast and show him on here, so he can stay anonymous within the parks. But I do want to try to find him and say hi since I'm in the same park as him. Oh, I just got a text from him telling me where he is. So we are going to head near Tron. Which if you haven't, I'll think about it, Sandra. I just want you to know you're not the boss of me. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, and those of you that don't know the inside joke, I know Sandra very well, person in the world. So I'm just joking with her when I say she's not the boss of me. Tron is so awesome. I hate that it's so short though. I mean, Tron's what, like maybe a minute? So Tron is what, like maybe a minute long? So I like it, but I wish it was a little bit longer. I feel like by the time you really get into it, it's over. And you're like, oh man, and then you want to do it again. But you got to wait in line for an hour. Which we're fortunate now that everything is off virtual queue. I don't think we have a single ride on virtual queue anymore. now that Guardians of the Galaxy over in Epcot's come off. So Tiana's off virtual queue, Tron's off virtual queue, Guardians is off virtual queue. So, oh, my shirt says I'm a nervous Rex, and it's got a picture of Rex on it, and that pretty much describes me. I have the camera turned around, so if I run into him, I don't have him on camera right away. Man, when you're looking for somebody in Magic Kingdom, it's like a needle in a haystack. There's a lot of people. So, if you go back and look at old videos of Magic Kingdom, you will know that, hang on, turn around. So here's Space Mountain, and this restroom right here, the original like gondola ride, it was almost like a little Skyliner. The station was on top of this building. This was actually the station building. They had the bathrooms down here, and then you went up and got on the little gondolas here, and they took you over to Fantasyland, and where the Tangled bathrooms are, on top of there was the other station. They completely got rid of the station in Fantasyland, but this one stayed. They kept it for the bathroom, and that's why there is this random big building with just bathrooms in it, kind of hidden behind this stage. So if you ever find, I think they took them down in maybe the mid-90s, so if you ever find some video footage of the mid-90s, you'll see that station on top of there, which is also why there's kind of these weird seats back here, because there was entrances and exits back there. So just a little bit of Disney history for you, and kind of why some things seem out of place. All right, I don't know where that punk is. I've gone from he's an awesome person to where is that punk? But I can say that about my son. Nobody else can say it about him, but I can. Wow. Molly, the line for that ride you love, Space Mountain, is only 20 minutes. Wish you were here. You could totally ride it. All right, that kid said that he was leaving Tron, heading towards, I thought he said heading towards space to the bathrooms. But I didn't see him. Let me text him. Sorry, we're swiping down. Okay. Are we back? Sorry about that. I was trying to text, and apparently I paused the stream. Oops, my bad. So texting while you're on a stream, not a good idea. But thank you for everybody letting me know that I'm back on. And now I guess we gotta wait for him to text back. And we can watch people learn to drive. Oh, the mic's cutting out? It might be dying. It's been going now for an hour. Oh. Again, trying not to get run over by people. Ethan, you hear me any better now that I'm away from those loud cars? Oh, excuse me. Here's another one of those weird areas I was talking about earlier. But just kind of in the middle of nowhere. You could tell it used to be part of a queue or something because it has all the fans up here still. So if you are looking for a cool place just to relax, back here, back behind Space Mountain when the fans are running, is a great spot. Off the beaten path, quieter, and fans. Who doesn't love fans? Man, they still have the Astro Orbiter missing. Yeah, let me see if I can undo the mic then. Can you still hear me? I unplugged the mic, so I don't know if that makes it better or not. All right, guys, well, I'm about to meet, so I'm gonna go talk to my son. Thank you guys for watching, and once I'm done talking to him, it'll be time for me to head out of the Magic Kingdom and back to TTC to get picked up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking. If you haven't subscribed yet, greatly appreciate it. Helps us out so much, and we will catch you next time. So thank you again. You guys have a great night.